Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. RHOA Kroy Biermann broke, on verge of bankruptcy. RHOA and Don't Be Tardy alum, Kroy Biermann is so broke that he is now on the verge of bankruptcy. The former pro NFL player is in the middle of a divorce from Kim Zolciak. Unfortunately, financials have been an issue for both of them and have been causing major problems. Now, Kroy is spending an insane amount of money to research bankruptcy. Keep reading for more on what he is considering. For the last year and a half, Kroy Biermann and Kim Zolciak have been embroiled in a divorce. They have thrown allegations at each other, and the cops have been called repeatedly to the home. Furthermore, Kim and Kroy have faced foreclosure and possible auction of their Georgia mansion. Somehow, they have been able to avoid that but did get Truist Bank to agree to let them attempt to sell the home first. They have failed at that despite slashing the price a few times. Kroy maintains that is Kim's fault as he believes the home could have sold already if she had dropped it to a fair amount. However, Kim does not believe she could live on such a low amount of money and buy herself something sufficient. She has been selling their belongings or attempting to while appearing on reality television shows. Their daughter, Biermann, was just called out for taking money from a taken man, thus ruining the relationship. Keep in mind that she is engaged, so why does she need to take funds from someone else? Now, Kroy has no other option other than to explore bankruptcy, which he has been doing. According to In Touch Weekly, Kroy Biermann's lawyer billed him for researching bankruptcy. He did so back in August 2024. His attorney, Ryan Proctor, did 3 hours of bankruptcy work for the former reality star, which tallied $18,000. The following month, they were trying to figure out if it was worth filing or not. They worked together to weigh the pros and cons of bankruptcy. It is unclear what the conclusion was. Kroy Biermann also paid his lawyer to watch Kim Zolciak on Surreal Life, Villa of Secrets. He was checking for anything disparaging being said about Kroy or talk of the divorce. She was in Colombia for 2 weeks where she flirted with Chet Hanks and talked heavily about her marital issues. Whether or not that will play into the divorce is yet to be seen. It also appears they are trying to sell the home, but are struggling. Kroy may have to file for bankruptcy just to settle his legal bills. Kroy Biermann, former NFL linebacker and husband of the Real Housewives of Atlanta alum Kim Zolciak Biermann, is facing financial hardship that stirred both fans and critics alike. News of his financial crisis and impending bankruptcy has cast a somber spotlight on his once lavish lifestyle, painting a picture far from the reality TV fairy tale many once envied. The journey from celebrated athlete and reality TV personality to financial strife is layered with revelations that continue to make headlines. When Kroy first appeared on RHOA, he was seen as the stable, grounded counterpart to Kim's bold personality. The couple's whirlwind romance, which culminated in a grand wedding and the launch of their spin-off show Don't Be Tardy, had them poised to join the ranks of Atlanta's elite power couples. Their house was sprawling, the cars were flashy, and their lifestyle seemed to personify having it all. But behind the glitz and glamour, the financial strains began stacking up, one bill at a time. The high cost of fame and fortune. As a former NFL player, Kroy enjoyed the benefits of a substantial income during his football career. However, transitioning from the NFL to the less predictable world of entertainment proved financially taxing. As his time in the NFL ended, he took on several ventures hoping to sustain the family's reality TV-fueled lifestyle. The shift wasn't as smooth as anticipated. In 2015, he was cut from the Buffalo Bills, bringing an abrupt halt to the million-dollar contracts and endorsements he'd come to rely on. Living in the spotlight can be a double-edged sword, especially when it comes to financial decisions. Reports of financial mismanagement began surfacing as fans noticed signs of trouble, late payments, missed dues, and lavish purchases despite income losses. The Biermanns were often seen splurging on high-end cars, designer wardrobes, and perhaps most notoriously, a $2.6 million mansion in Atlanta, where they spared no expense on luxury. The family's opulent lifestyle, from extravagant vacations to custom wardrobe designs, created a mountain of expenses that were difficult to scale once income streams slowed. Kim's influence on their financial decisions. Kim Zolciak Biermann's influence on the family's financial decisions was also notable. Known for her taste for luxury and high-end fashion, Kim often joked about Kroy's indulgence in her lavish preferences. But as the years went by, the constant spending began catching up to them. Sources close to the couple suggest that their finances were managed with little planning and heavy reliance on credit. The family's reality show, Don't Be Tardy, gave fans a look into their day-to-day lives. But the show, which aired from 2012 until its cancellation in 2020, also had its share of controversies and ratings dips that eventually impacted its profitability. Despite this, Kim and Kroy appeared to double down on their spending. Luxury became their comfort, but it was a costly one that masked growing financial strain. Legal battles and debt. As the financial strain mounted, the Biermanns' legal troubles escalated. In 2023, reports surfaced that the couple had defaulted on their Atlanta mansion's mortgage, plunging them into a legal battle over potential foreclosure. The home they had painstakingly curated became a symbol of their financial woes as they scrambled to make payments on back taxes and hefty mortgage balances. Creditors began to surface, seeking repayment of substantial debts accrued over the years. One of the most prominent cases involved a loan company suing the couple for an unpaid debt of $300,000, which was allegedly taken out in the form of a personal loan. Their bank accounts were reportedly frozen due to the outstanding debt, placing the family in even tighter financial straits. Kroy and Kim have each denied aspects of these debts, with both pointing fingers at financial advisors for mismanagement. But as the accusations fly, their finances remain in shambles. Kroy's attempts to regain financial control. Amid the tumult, Kroy has made several attempts to regain control over his financial future. Sources say he sought work opportunities outside the world of reality television, with aspirations to enter the business world in some capacity. He's reportedly consulted with financial advisors, but given the extent of his debt, even the most optimistic solutions appear limited. Additionally, Kroy has been attempting to sell off certain assets in hopes of alleviating some of the burden. A few vehicles from their collection have been put on the market, and there have been rumors that even some of Kim's extensive designer collection is up for sale. Fans speculated that their prized Atlanta mansion would be next, but a buyer willing to take on the property's high valuation in the current market is not guaranteed. Family tensions rise. Kroy and Kim's financial troubles have taken a toll on their marriage. Reports of strain between them have grown more frequent, with rumors that Kroy has been trying to convince Kim to scale back their lifestyle. However, as many fans know, scaling back does not come naturally to Kim, and this friction has only added to the couple's mounting tensions. While neither party has publicly discussed the severity of their financial troubles, fans speculate that the pressures could affect their relationship further. In addition, Kroy's concerns extend to their children. He reportedly worries about the impact of their financial troubles on their kids, especially since the couple's older children have become accustomed to the lavish lifestyle depicted on Don't Be Tardy. Kroy's primary focus has become finding a solution that will give his children some semblance of stability. The stakes are higher than just his finances, they're about his family's future. Bankruptcy looms on the horizon. Despite his efforts, bankruptcy has been looming as an increasingly likely option for Kroy. Sources indicate that he's explored it as a last resort to erase debts and start anew, but the emotional toll of such a step has weighed heavily on him. For a man once celebrated for his achievements on the field, acknowledging financial failure is not easy. Bankruptcy would mean giving up the lifestyle he built with Kim, admitting defeat to a life that, at one point, seemed picture-perfect. Some fans sympathize with Kroy, viewing his plight as a cautionary tale about the pitfalls of reality TV fame and the lure of a glamorous lifestyle. Others, however, criticize both Kroy and Kim for prioritizing fame and luxury over responsible financial management. Their story serves as a stark reminder of how fleeting fame and fortune can be, especially when built on unstable foundations. Moving forward, Kroy's journey toward financial redemption is far from over. Though bankruptcy may appear imminent, he has continued to look for ways to avoid that outcome, with hopes of salvaging his career and stabilizing his finances. Friends say that Kroy remains resilient, hoping that he can find a path forward that doesn't involve losing his family home or impacting his children's future. The Biermann story, once about glitz, glamour, and love, has evolved into a story of survival and resilience. Whether Kroy's efforts will help him overcome these hurdles remains to be seen. For now, he's a man fighting to reclaim the stability he once had, navigating a challenging landscape of debt, fame, and family responsibility. The tale of Kroy Biermann is one of lessons learned the hard way. From NFL fame to reality TV fortune, Kroy's journey serves as a reminder of the importance of financial management and the risks of living beyond one's means. In the world of reality TV, where opulence and wealth are celebrated, Kroy's experience provides a sobering counter-narrative, one that fans, and perhaps Kroy himself, won't soon forget.